Hey guys, hi! Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. I'm going to try and make this quick because I can't seem to talk 5 seconds without a very loud cart or something going past me. So, hi, yes, Vlogmas did end. I swear I am going to stop filming daily. It just seems I keep showing up like a bad penny, right? But my goal today was just to sleep all day. I'm flying a red-eye to Baltimore tonight, with my goal being to go to the Air and Space Museum in DC for the day. So I did want to be very, very well rested, but I saw on Facebook that my cousin Susan, and I don't have a lot of family left, is actually here in Vegas on the Strip. So I messaged her and said, hey, why don't we get together for coffee or something? And so we're going to meet here at Treasure Island, where she's staying, at the Golden Circle Sports Bar, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I try to film, and then it's like I'm trying to film, and this one bellhop, or whatever he is, knows, and he keeps passing by me every 30 seconds. I want to, like, yell at him. Yeah, so I'm gonna go meet my cousin. I don't know if she's willing to be filmed or anything. I don't know. So if she's willing to say hi to you guys, I'll introduce her to you. Otherwise, I'll see you later. All right, they agreed to say hi. They don't have to say hi. They can just sit down pretty. Just, that is Scott. Hey, Scott. Scott was the baby, and we treated him like garbage when we were kids. And that's my cousin Susan. Hello. This is the first time the three of us, I think, have sat down in the same room in decades. Decades. She's a grandma now. All right, that was really fantastic. Susan did not mention, it was a surprise, that her brother Scott was also here. Now, the three of us have not seen each other in person as a trio in many, 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 many years. Sorry for that ambulance. So we hadn't seen each other in many, many years, and it was just wild to have such clear memories of the three of us as children, and then to see the three of us sitting around a table at a sports bar in Vegas, all middle-aged. She has a grandchild. It's amazing. Scott's got 2 teenage kids of his own. It's just wild, wild. We had, I'd say, about 2 hours together at the table. Neither of them seemed super comfortable with me filming them, so I wasn't about to interview them or anything, but it was really thrilling to see them. So Scott and Susan, if you're seeing this, thank you so much for spending some time with me here in Vegas. It was fantastic to see you. And I don't think I'm going to film anything else until I'm actually on the way to work. I wasn't going to film it all today, but this is apparently going to start out as a vlog for this 4-day trip I'm starting tonight. All right, so I will see you probably next at the airport. All right, so we're on a 320, nice and wide aisles. Some strange new lighting for us. I don't know, it's very blue. And we are here at the galley, where I have a medicine ball from Starbucks, and I put, once that's steeped, I put it inside my teeny tumbler with some of my Boost blend, and it is magic. It's magic. It's the magic of a medicine ball with a little bit of peppermint and a good kick of caffeine. It's magic. It's gotta be. I need to stay awake. We're flying to Baltimore. We won't get there till 7-something in the morning. Cross your fingers. Howdy. All right, so I'm in Baltimore. We're waiting for the hotel shuttle. I suspect that we just missed one, honestly, and they only run every half hour or so, so I'm hiding out inside here to stay warm. So I am flying position B today, well, on this trip, this 4-day trip. Flight Attendant C is someone I've never flown with before. She's only probably 5 or 6 months behind me in seniority. And flying up in front as lead is someone I really respect quite a bit. He has handled the best and the worst that this industry can throw at you, and he's handled it all with confidence and professionalism and polish. So I'm really quite happy with our lead today. If I can't fly lead, I want someone who I really, really trust up in the front there, and I trust him. So our plan today is to get to the hotel room, take a little nap, and then head into DC today. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna do. We could take that big bus tour around. We could hit one of the museums. The museum I really want to go to, the Air and Space Museum, is under renovation or something. Apparently most of it is closed. So I think I might save that for a future visit, but we'll see. I'll bring you along with me. Waiting for the shuttle. Heidi-ho! So we're in Baltimore at the train station going into DC. My coworker is with me. He started a YouTube channel. Look at this gimbal he has. Yeah, it's like science fiction. It's like science fiction in his hand. $80. And I just use, for the most part, my hand, which is free. But that is much cooler and smoother, so maybe we'll see. Next time Google sends me a paycheck, maybe I'll look at Amazon for a fancy gimbal. Blowing my hair back. So we're pulling into Union Station in DC. We took the Amtrak train, which is super, 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 super quick. So it only took about 24 minutes to get from the airport train station into Union Station. Whoops. And the exit begins. Alright, there's Union Station. You've seen it before, but isn't it pretty? Here, little birds. Alright, so it's just about 11 o'clock. The Museum of American Art Museum doesn't open until 11:30. We're both starving, so we found this kind of sketchy food court kind of thing. It looks a little weird. I really do hope that the Health Bureau or whatever is active here in DC, because this looks very sketchy. Alright, that doesn't look that bad. I'm good. Alright, that's a cool fountain. And we're at the National Gallery. Of all these sophisticated works here at the National Gallery, this is one of my favorite paintings. Just the freshness. It looks as if someone just tore that plastic open to snatch a pear. Oh, it's done with pastel. Look at that. And this one, just fallen leaves. Look at that. It's pastel. Of all things. It's amazing. It's a marble bust, but the way that it's been carved, it almost looks as if something translucent has been wrapped around it. It's fascinating. Ghostly. Alright, I wasn't terribly excited to come into the National Gallery. I wanted the American Museum of Art, but I'm seeing pieces here that I've seen the imagery of my entire adult life since college, and to see this in person after seeing it, I mean, countless times, and other pieces, it's been really fantastic. I just wish there were like a guided tour who could really tell me more about other pieces. Oh my goodness, look at this. I have fallen in love with this painting. It's called Madonna of a Goldfinch. And look at Jesus there with that little goldfinch. Look how sweet that face is. Madonna of a Goldfinch. Alright, I really didn't want to come here, but this place, you can't even fathom the scale of those columns. Look how big those columns are compared to my coworker. I need a week here. Alright, the challenge here is that you're walking down these amazing halls filled with sculpture, and in each doorway is a glimpse of something magical, but there's just so much of it. just seems every corner you take, there's amazing artwork or these little courtyards. Just unbelievable. Yeah, I need to spend a week here. And of course, Buddy has to make an appearance in one of my videos. Looks just like him. Look at this. Just look at that. Just the colors. The way that lamp up close is just a couple brush strokes. But step back and it looks like cut glass or cut crystal. Look at this. Look at the color. Wow. And the quality of light here. Just look. The sun shining through her hair and the curtains. It's amazing. And speaking of quality of light, look at that. Goodness. Just breathtaking. Look at that. Watch her eyes. Is she looking at you? She's looking at me. Look at this piece. Pears. I, for some reason, love pears. But it's a, composition of pears, right? Look at that right there. Isn't that a wild little detail? Look at that. God. I think I realized why I like pears so much. My last name means pear tree. Maybe that's why I'm attracted to pears. Looking at this, can't you just feel the cold air in your mouth and hear the snow crunching under your feet? Gosh, and all done with such economy of strokes and motion. Look at that. This is the moment Abraham is going to sacrifice Isaac, just before God brings him a ram to sacrifice instead. Look at that. All right, so the National Gallery is something special, obviously. But I was so looking forward to going to the Smithsonian Museum of American Art that I was sort of bummed to be like, all right, here's the National Gallery, let's go in. But it was spectacular. I tried to get glimpses of a few pieces that really kind of blew my mind, but yeah, definitely have to come back here again and really just to spend the whole day exploring just the National Gallery. It just looks like one very simple building, but it is massive inside. It's like a labyrinth. It's a labyrinth. Just beautiful. And these are really interesting sort of sculpture here at the fountains. The day has not improved much. It's supposed to be in the mid-60s, but it feels very fresh, shall we say. So it's a little cool. It is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which feels like midnight right now because my coworker and I are super tired. So I don't know what's next. It might be going back to the hotel. We'll find out. All right, you've seen this before. It's a little overcast. When I'm usually here, the sun's out, the big white puffy clouds, a blue background, but yeah, there you go. And on the other side, ta-da! Washington Monument. Again, you've seen that before with better weather, but... Alright, so we're at the Air and Space Museum, but as you can see, there's a lot of construction going on. So apparently, not everything is available for viewing. But we're going to see what we can see. This is a lunar module, LM2. Apparently there were 6 of these or something like that. And there it is. My lovely coworker here just pointed out that I was alive when this actually was built and sent to the moon. I can't hit him because we're in public. So they're renovating this National Air and Space Museum. It's going to be done in 2022, and these are the companies and the people who are helping pay for that. Of course, there's American, Delta, United, Southwest, and oh yeah, there's that little one down there. Yeah, doing their part. Touch a piece of the moon. Well, okay, I don't mind if I do. Oh, there it is. Well, huh. Okay, feels like plastic. That light. There's the Spirit of St. Louis. Alright, these are actual seats from a Boeing 757. Doesn't look too luxurious to me. People talk about the glory days of air travel. And I'm just imagining that glass flying around an aircraft. It looks like kids were messes then too. Stuff on the floor. Is anyone old enough to remember Skylab? Well, there you go. You should see me walking around with my jaw hanging open. Look at this. Apollo Soyuz test project. Crazy. That, let's see, wait, sorry, making you dizzy. Right there, that black and white thing. That's the first ballistic missile. The first ballistic missile. We're going into Skylab. This is really wild. This is so cool. Huh. Looks like the inside of a cockpit. Look at it. Looks like the ceiling of one of our aircraft. What's up there? Oh! There's plexiglass up there. Alright, well. That was their food. Oh, okay. Waste management compartment. I think that means the toilet. Oh yeah, see right there, I think that little white hole there, I think you probably peed in there.
The white hole I think is for poop, the hose.
Oh yeah, the shape of it looks like it would fit inside the the dark recesses of your nether regions.
Assume the position.
Yeah. Oh, this must be a shower. Yeah, or something. Glass for shower stall.
That's not right.
Pink. The 1903 Wright Flyer. Like the first airplane. Isn't that wild? I think this is the original thing too. It was all disassembled and found in someone's garage or something. They replaced all of the fabric, but that's the original plane. Look at the first airplane. And now I sit in the back of an aircraft eating Pringles and drinking a Diet Coke. 37,000 feet in the air. Crazy. It's a little disturbing to know that I was born before this happened. Apollo 50, Stephen 50, next giant leap. So apparently like half of the museum is closed right now for renovation. Womp womp. I guess I'll have to keep my job for a couple of years. Mercury Friendship 7, John Glenn, orbited the Earth inside this thing. Could you imagine being stuffed into this can and orbiting the Earth, and then plunging towards the Earth. Gemini 4. 2 people crammed inside that tin can. Holy gosh. All right, my coworker and I are hobbling back towards Union Station, which is probably a little bit more than a mile away. Could this be a time for an Uber? Is that really cheating? You hurt. It's like a mile. Say hi, Ink.
Hi.
Hi. What's your channel's name?
Fly Ink. F-L-Y-I-N-K.
Fly Ink. F-L-Y-I-N-K.
Play on flying.
Flying, but his name is Ink. Go check it out. I don't know why we're still walking. That's the meal car way back there. We're still walking. Oh my God, where are you going? He wants to go up to the engine. Oh, I'm sorry. Where the heck do you want to go? Alright. Oh, there's my bed for the next 20 minutes. Hey guys, hi. I am back in the hotel room and I am cross-eyed. I am so tired. I've tried filming this little teeny clip like 5 times so far, and I think this is my last attempt. I'm just done. So tired. I've had maybe 2.5 hours sleep in the last 2 days. I'm like wiped. And it's about 5:30 right now, and I really can't go to sleep yet, because if I do, I'll wake up at like midnight and at best. And my van time tomorrow morning is 4:30 in the morning, and we have a longish day tomorrow, so I really can't go to sleep yet. If I do, I will suffer tomorrow. So I got back to my hotel room and I realized all I ate today was breakfast, those pancakes and eggs that you saw a picture of. I ate breakfast. I had a Diet Coke. I think that's it. And then I got to the hotel room about an hour and a half ago, and I'm eating some peanuts, and I'm like, ugh, I'm still hungry, and I'm nodding off. Then I remembered I packed these 2 things in my suitcase because I wanted to give them a spin. Teamy, the tea company that I like a lot, I seem to have teamed up with Teamy. They keep sending me stuff. I don't ask for it, but they keep sending me stuff, and I'm happy to have it. So far, the tea experiences has been wonderful, like life-changing, really. But they sent me 2 things, and I thought I would try them today while I was like in this state, because one of them has a little caffeine in it, and I thought it would help me get just a little bit longer in my day before passing out. I'm not sure if I even said that they sent me 2 things, one of which I can't show you because it doesn't launch until the 24th. So I'll show you all about that on the 24th. I'm very excited about it. But I'm more excited about this, I hate to say. They sent me a canister of Teamy greens. Now, who remembers that I didn't make quite a resolution this year, but I did make myself sort of a goal. I set a goal and kind of a promise to myself to be more responsible to myself, to be more mindful about what I eat. Going to the gym once in a while couldn't kill me. And being more mindful about my spiritual nature, working my program of recovery, and just trying to be a better person this year. You know, no hard and fast goals. I'm not going to check off boxes. But one of those things was to eat more sensibly and to eat better, right? A number of you have pointed out a few times that I don't eat enough. Boy, I'm tired. I don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. I don't. And I don't because, you know, putting a pork loin in my Instant Pot is easy with some potatoes and carrots, but that doesn't give me what I need for a healthy diet, right? I do eat a multivitamin gummy, but how much does that do for me? So it seemed sort of fortuitous and a little oddly convenient. It's like my higher power is going tap, tap, tap. They sent me this container of Teamy greens. Did I ever show this to you already? I don't think I did. Man, I'm tired. They sent me this canister of Teamy greens. And I thought, I'll take it on this trip. I'll try to make a smoothie or two and try it out. Because, listen to the ingredient list. Listen to the ingredient list. 1 scoop. It's so pretty. Look how green. It's a beautiful color. 1 scoop of this, and it's frictionless. If you put your finger in there, you almost don't even know you're touching it. Look at that. And it doesn't taste like anything, which is strange when you hear what's inside it. So, inside this canister is wheatgrass. Have you ever had a shot of wheatgrass juice? It felt like a violation. When I drank it, it felt like someone just did something nasty to me. It was just awful. I will never do that again. But there's wheatgrass in here. Chlorophyll powder, spirulina, chlorella, spinach leaf, broccoli, kale, things I'm not going to eat on my own. Kelp, rocket leaf powder, don't know. Parsley, celery, grapeseed extract, matcha powder, which has a little caffeine, and I'm hoping that is enough to kind of get me up so I can actually go get a salad or something downstairs. I've never known how to pronounce this word, and I feel like an idiot for not knowing it, but it's spelled A-C-A-I. Is it acai? Something like that? Berry. And then something called Garcinia cambogia. I don't know what that is. So I just told you probably a week ago that I'm trying to eat better, that I've set this goal to be more mindful of my diet. And I'm not being very successful. I won't tell you that I've probably eaten an entire pie, mincemeat, because I love mincemeat, in the course of 2 days before this trip. I'm not going to tell you that because that would be embarrassing. And then they send me this. It just feels like my higher power is like, tap, 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 tap. You should probably be eating greens. And so Teeny sends me this. So tonight, just before I filmed this, I made a smoothie with some fruit that I had in my luggage. Did I already tell you this? I had an apple and a pear in my suitcase. So I cut those up, and some honey that I have in my bag for my tea, and then a scoop of this, and I made a smoothie, and it was delicious. It was delicious. It was super this green. It was super, super green. I've never had a smoothie with these kind of greens in it. The color's alarming. It looks sort of like the Swamp Thing, radioactive. But you didn't taste any of this. It was delicious. And I'm kind of hoping, maybe I feel it now, the caffeine kind of kicking a little bit. But it just seemed oddly good timing that I promised myself that I would eat better and include better things in my diet, and then Teeny sent me this. It feels a little destined. I don't know. But I really am digging Teeny, and I am very grateful. There is one young lady who is my contact with Teeny. I want to thank her out loud because I wouldn't throw $30 at this because it costs $30 on the website. But I saw at my grocery store, boy, I'm talking a lot about this, at Vons, which is the grocery store I go to in Las Vegas, there's a similar idea in terms of this. This is not a new idea. It's $30 at the grocery store, but Teamy gives me a 20% discount. So Vons is not giving me a 20% discount on theirs. So I am excited because if I use this, and I think I'm gonna, and I like it, I can use my own discount code. How nice is that? I will include the discount code in my description box below. I don't think this video would really inspire many people to try it, but if your diet kind of isn't aspirational as like mine, this certainly can't hurt. So I am looking forward to seeing if this improves my general health. It's already making me feel better about eating my greens, you know, so blah, 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 blah. Does he ever stop talking? I'm going to end this video because Cleveland doesn't really promise anything interesting. I'm just going to spend the whole day looking at my bid sheet and bid for my February trips. So I'm going to end this video tonight, and I will thank you for watching as long as you have, and I will talk to you later. All right, fly safe. Bye.